Hello everybody. So this is Thursday, May the 28th, 2026. And Stephen's under a load. He's got 2 boats on him from Malibu that are going to Idaho. So he's under a load.
Whereas in the state of Kentucky, or at least in Trigg County, they don't know how to trim their trees. And they hang down in the road. And when you see a truck going down the middle of the road, you wonder, what the heck is that truck doing down the middle of the road? Well, not only do trucks have to watch out for the road and everything else is going on, but trees hanging down cause lots of destruction. So when I was leaving, it was early in the morning before daylight. It just rained. Had some weight on the tree. Anyway, the tree limb was hanging down, caught my stack, and tore the stack out of the top of the muffler there. And it hit it so hard that it actually cracked the Y pipe underneath, which is what I got to do next. So I had this muffler from old White Pete, and the reason why I had it is because I put a brand new set of mufflers on it, and this was a new muffler. It wasn't hardly had any age on it at all, so I kept it.
So well, sure, I'm glad you did. For such a time as this, I'm glad that you kept it.
Actually, I kept it for another reason, and the reason is that year model 379, when they came out of the factory, they came out with a catalytic muffler, and so when I went and had an estimate done by Peterbilt, they said, "Well, that's a catalytic muffler." The guy had backed into me over at Logan Aluminums and backed into my muffler, and so had to get an estimate from Peterbilt for a muffler and the cover and a few other things. He damaged the air filter. He just backed right up into the side of it and the step. But anyway, so the muffler by Peterbilt said that was a catalytic muffler. Never heard of no such a thing, but he said it was a $2,000 muffler. So when I went in and had the work done, they put this muffler on there. They were supposed to put exactly the same thing that came off a truck, a catalytic muffler. So down the road, I decided to take those catalytic mufflers off. One of them was old, and of course the new one that they put on there wasn't that old, so I decided to keep it. Well, then I decided after I sold the Pete that I would sell it, you know, because that catalytic converter stuff is you can make some money off of that. So a muffler that size, a catalytic converter, that'd be some money. So anyway, so they looked at it and they said this is just a regular muffler. So what Peterbilt did is they charged the insurance company for a $2,000 catalytic converter, then turn around and put a $100 muffler on there. So
Isn't that something?
pocketed the money.
That's horrible.
So anyway, that's where that muffler came from, the white Pete.
Well,
I was hoping I wouldn't have to buy new stacks. I thought I put new stacks, or was that the black truck I put new stacks on?
the black one, probably.
I thought these were new, but this one's already rotten. I don't believe I'm going to be putting that back on there. Let's check and see what the other one looks
I
like.
don't think so. Is that an extra one?
It's the ones I took off the Pete,
Oh,
or the black Freightliner.
the black Freightliner. So this is from the white Pete right here. This is, and then that's from the black Freightliner, right?
Yeah, you see how that one's ate up with the
Oh
bottom?
wow, look at that.
But I got to go to town and get these.
So it was worth it to hold on to the parts then, right? It was
I hold on to good parts.
it was a good thing.
If it's a good part, I'll keep it.
Well, this is not what I expected to see with you having a load on the truck. It's
Better than me doing it here than it is in the
oh well, yes.
DLT station.
Oh well, praise the Lord for that. Absolutely.
I would have to go get an Uber and go get parts, and Tim would get a ride up on his safer score, and so on and so on. So it's best that I do it here.
Yeah, that is something to be very thankful for, indeed. Indeed. So, if there's a silver lining to it, is that you can do this work here at the house and not be stuck somewhere.
Yeah, now I gotta get the darn Y pipe out. Now, I do not want to deal with that, but I gotta do it. That's gonna be fun. But I've already done half the work taking that off, so just go ahead and keep with it. Take a drink of the water.
All right, so you're going to take it off right now then?
Yeah, I ain't got forever.
Well, you're certainly burning the calories, aren't you, by being out here in the heat doing this?
And cut the end of that while I have this apart. That one that's all rusted up, I'll cut the top of it off like that. See, that's the top of one right there. That's the top. Although I ended up cutting it, I'll have to weld that up when I get the welder. But and the reason why is you can see how deep it was inside the muffler. It was really hard to get it out. But anyway, I'll cut that other one that I'm not going to use, and I'll use it on the other side. Remember the dent on the other side? You go, is that going to be okay with that dent? Yes, it's going to be okay with the dent. It can function with a dent. But I'll cut the top of this rusty one off here. And when I go to put it all back together, I'll replace this one. But if I'm remembering correctly, I think I tried to get that out before, and the reason why I didn't replace it is because it didn't want to come out, because that's an old muffler, so I might have to buy a new muffler. So I might as well find out now if I need a new muffler. Alright, see what it's going to take. Gotta take this off, I gotta take that off, and then I'm hoping I can get the whole thing out at one time. I might have to try to get the forklift, try to pick up the sleeper. Because there ain't a whole lot of room to get to that thing. That's a lot of pipe. Gotta come out this little hole. Alright, so I'll get all of those new. Don't ever reuse those. Big chunk of grease there. Alright, where am I? Take this one off. I just had that off when I was in Utah, so it should come off no problem. Now that I said that. This will never go in there. No. Too bad.
So thank you for participating in the live yesterday for 2.5 hours on the phone.
Darn.
That was fun talking to your cousin Pam
Yeah.
that you haven't seen in 50 years.
Yeah. Biggest part of the job, finding the socket. It'd be nice if I can get this out with one piece, but I know I can't. But I'm gonna be a dummy and try anyway. And the reason why that is, if I have to split it, I'll have to get up under the truck and I'll have to get my coveralls on. And by the time I come out, I'll be covered from head to toe in grease. Ask me how I know. Because it goes right over the top of where the drive line is. And it slings a lot of grease right there.
Well, it's just so unfortunate that you hit the tree limbs.
Yeah, well, thanks to the county.
Because
They don't fix the roads and they don't do the trees.
And you couldn't have, even though you had your headlights on, it was just out of view, right? You had your
Yeah, I can't. I'm not Superman. I can't see everything in the hanging down from the sky.
And they were hanging unusually low because of the weather, because of the rain saturated the branches.
Yeah, they hit the truck anyway, and with the rain on top of them, it pushed it down enough where the not just the leaves caught it, but the branch caught it and it knocked the crap out of it. Hit it so hard it ripped it right out of the top of the muffler and broke the Y pipe, which is only a year old. It's fresh just like this, because this is just a year old too. So you know you hit something really hard when it breaks all the way at the top and also breaks everything on the bottom. So.
So you all, this morning I had a very interesting phone call with OIDA podcast, Trucking with OIDA, because Stephen has an article about him in Landline magazine. There has been some interest expressed there at OIDA. We got an email this week asking if Stephen could appear via video call or a Zoom on a podcast program called Trucking with OIDA. And so this morning I had about a 45-minute conversation with the lady in charge of that who sent us the email. And so we're going to try to set up a time for Stephen to do a podcast interview. That's exciting, isn't it? Well, I think so. I think that's very exciting. So your article in Landline magazine has afforded you the opportunity to appear on the podcast. That means that people are interested in you, Big Belly.
Said the same people wanted to do an interview at Matt's.
Yeah. Of course, you weren't able to make it to Matt's. And so, but I'm excited. It's more exposure for our channel. It's more exposure for us, for our channel. And also, she said that it would be a win-win situation because through your connections and through the people that see you, it would open up people's exposure to the Trucking with OIDA podcast. And the lady who sent the email has already subscribed to our channel and has already watched several of our videos. The one that that I talked to today that wants to do the podcast interview. She says she enjoyed your Walmart shopping video about you trying to buy better groceries and make better choices.
That's a good video.
Well, yeah. 2,000 people have watched it. And she said that, she said she saw how many people had watched it, so she said she had to watch it too, to see what everybody was watching. And so she said that, that's a great topic for the podcast about truck drivers, overweight truck drivers who need to eat better and more healthy.
Yeah, they say the average lifespan of a truck driver is 62 because of how unhealthy they are.
So she was absolutely fascinated by that. She said, well, it's not an unknown fact that there are many, many physically unhealthy truck drivers. And the fact that you had made a vlog on the channel about making better food choices and shopping for better groceries.
There ain't no way that's coming out of there. Oh, man. No way it's getting, it can't clear that. There's no way it can clear it. I can try to get it off right there. Let's see what happens.
Anyway, you're going to be inspiring a lot of people, Stephen, if they talk about how you're shopping and making
that fly bit the crap out of me.
better food choices.
Darn fly. You think these flies would have something better to do than come over here and gobble up me? I'm not that tasty, you flies. Go find some crap to eat. Looks like I've been hitting a bunch of dead animals in the dark of the night. You got guts all over the place.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun trying to get that out of there. It ain't coming out. Unless I dismantle the whole freaking thing. Yeah, if I get a, what is that, a 9/16?
So this would be an example of the unexpected. This would certainly, you hitting the tree limbs would definitely be an example of the unexpected, of things that can go wrong.
Yeah, I do my darndest not to hit tree limbs. I'll run down these 2-lane highways. I'll run right down the center because I know those limbs are hanging. But that one was hanging over so far that even being in the center of the road, it still caught me.
So now let's talk about this. If you were a company driver and not an owner-operator, then what would happen then?
They would have to turn it in, and the company would have to fix it. It's got to be fixed.
Right.
Whoever owns it's got to fix it.
That's right.
Like the rest of the truck. That don't want to move, does it? Son of a gun.
Oh! 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 Oh, Steven! Oh, oh wow.
It don't want to come off.
Oh, yeah, show me your finger.
I ain't got time to worry about a finger. Yeah, I put this thing together pretty good. It don't want to come apart. Is it moving? Maybe.
Oh, wow. Wish you were wearing a pair of gloves. That was in there, wasn't it?
Well, I'll put something together, put it together and stay there.
I guess so.
That's not budging. That's not budging. Problem is with that was tank strap is in the way. Go knock off the other side, see where we're at. I don't want to have to move that muffler. I can not want to do it as much as I want to, but it ain't going to change the fact that gotta come off. Damages in like this to the county. 500 million trillion zillion years later, your multi-billion grandkids might receive $50 for the damages.
Well, they would say that there's no way that you can prove that it was from a tree that they should have cut down or branch.
Yeah, almost every single tree on this road has to be cut. You go out towards, oh my goodness.
I mean, they would just
You go out towards Wallonia, every tree is hanging in the road.
They would just come right back and
you
say...
You go down this street, every tree is hanging in the road. So they can try to dispute it all they want. But the fact of the matter is, if I was to drive regularly down the road, I would tear my exhaust off. So, yeah, I know. I know what it's like fighting with the devil.
Well, that was scary. Now you got two bloody hands. Wish you'd been wearing gloves. Oh.
I'm going to have to wrap that one up. Cut the half of my thumb off.
Oh. Whoa. Yeah, I got to take care of this. Show your hands. Let me see your hands. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's not like you not to have gloves on.
The glove isn't going to do anything for that. I got pinched between the wrench and the muffler, so... Because I was cranking so hard.
Oh, boy. That looks like a deep, deep cut.
It is. It's all the way back here.
Oh, wow.
From there all the way up to there. Just like the last time I did it. So the last time I did, what was it, this finger? Can't remember, it was one of those fingers. I think I cut this finger all the way down that way or something like that.
Wow. Oh, that's going to be so painful. Oh, Steven, I'm so sorry. That's going to be so painful. Oh, wow. Look at that. It's really cut deep. Oh.
Meanwhile, I ain't getting any work done messing around with this.
Oh, man. Oh, the skin is coming off of it.
Just gotta get it clean so I can put a band-aid on it.
Oh man, I'm hurting just looking at it.
All because the county won't do what they're supposed to do. Trim the trees. They cause all this damage, all this heartache, all this lost time. Me sitting here dealing with this crap.
So, do you think if I called up the
Just like that one time I was coming down from Seabury and went over the overpass and hit a pothole, broke the leaf spring. It hurts. It hit so hard when it broke the leaf spring, it bent the chassis. I had to have the chassis straightened and a brand new leaf spring.
Because of a pothole.
Because of a pothole.
Oh man. So, do you think if I called up the county, do you think they would just probably say, well, that's not our responsibility?
Yeah, they would push it off on your insurance. Oh, it's a road hazard and blah, blah, blah. And then the insurance say, well, it's a road hazard, blah, blah, blah. Everybody's got an excuse how it's not their responsibility.
Everybody does. So even though you had your lights on, you had your headlights on, you didn't see the low-lying branches hanging over, right? Because you can't see everything.
No, you're busy watching the road. You're not busy watching the trees.
Oh boy. All right, let's look at your hand.
I need a Band-Aid. Why don't you go give me a Band-Aid
Okay.
so I can get back to work.
Well, let's show it to me real quick. All right, you all. So there's a big piece of flesh right there. I'm hanging off. I'll go get you a Band-Aid. All right, so I couldn't find a regular Band-Aid, but I found some antiseptic and some gauze wrap and some paper wraps. But Steven said that Steven, I just can't find a regular Band-Aid. But there's some first aid antiseptic iodine and a gauze pad and some tape, but you're not, I mean, so I don't have a regular Band-Aid.
No, no Band-Aid, no Band-Aid.
Darn, sorry. Well, that's too bad. I'm sure we've got Band-Aids somewhere in the house, but I found that gauze. So in the meantime, Steven's gonna work without a Band-Aid, with a piece of skin falling off of his finger.
What am I going to do with this exactly? I don't know if I can do anything with that at all. So what can I do there? As soon as I saw that crack under there, I was like, oh man, nightmare time. Nightmare time. I know because I put that white pipe on there last year. You wouldn't expect it to be damaged in a year, but you don't expect to hit trees with it either. Well, that bolt ain't gonna come off. And I can't get a cutter in there. So can't get enough clearance. Well, I messed that up.
Uh-oh. What do you mean?
Cut a hole in it, so that means this is no good anymore.
Oh, no.
Well, like I said earlier, and I know you don't remember, I tried working on this before. You see that dent right there? Let me go back to replay. Y'all heard me say this before, but this is typical. This dent is there because I tried to replace this before and I couldn't get it out. So I believe what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna take this muffler off and buy a new muffler, because this muffler was on it when I bought it, and that's why I couldn't get this out. It's rusted in there, and that's the problem with dealing with rust. You'll end up tearing yourself up more than you'll do anything else. So I might just bite the bullet and get the muffler off.
It's destroyed now.
The muffler's not destroyed. This is not the muffler. The muffler is not destroyed. Ow. Okay. I know Ruthie didn't understand, so I'll try to go by layman terms. So what I'm dealing with right now is this elbow goes up inside of this muffler. Over decades, water gets down inside here, it comes down in here, all this rust. You see all that rust right there? And that rust will weld all this together. So getting this out is going to be nearly impossible. So because it's going to be nearly impossible to get it out, I will destroy the muffler trying to get it out, or my hands trying to get it out. You saw what I had to do with the other muffler. I had to cut it and split it and everything just to get that piece out. Well, I'm not going to be able to do that with this one. So, looks like I'm going to have to buy a muffler. That felt good.
Hurting that finger again.
The ladder caught the meat and ripped it backwards.
Oh boy.
Made it feel good. These are all supposed to be stainless, and they're not. But I've had every one of them. The black one had all brand new exhaust system. The white one had all brand new exhaust system. The first Pete had all brand new exhaust system. And this one's getting a brand new exhaust system. This happens. I mean, you think, oh, it just broke the stack. That broken stack leads to all this. Oh, isn't that nice? These are trash. fix and get another tore up finger. Broke the nail in half that time. I want to get the shield off because it's in the way of those U-bolts which holds this muffler on. But I can't use a ratchet because can't get this in there. And a wrench won't do it. See, now I had to take this off because I can't get to this U-bolt, which I just put that U-bolt on not too long ago because it had broke. And it was a real hard job getting it on without taking that cover off. So, before I lose any more fingers, what? Yeah, these mufflers were about 110 or something like that when I did the black freight layer. They're probably 1,900 trillion zillion dollars now. My thumbs are getting so beat up I can hardly use them. And I'm not even just getting started on this job. Looks like it's going to be a painful job. That's the way it is working on Blueford. Nothing's easy about Blueford. That's me, I know. Blueford used to be a Michigan truck. So what does that mean? So even though you can't see the damage, what happens is all that crap that they put on the roads up there, it seeps in between these bolts and these nuts and it gets underneath stuff. and it gets where the eye can't see, and it starts eating away and welding things together where a regular boat will take Hercules and his brother and probably King Kong to get it to break loose. It's almost impossible. I know it's possible to put it on there. But I gotta figure out how that was. Alright, well, no matter what I do, I can't get a wrench on it. Yeah, well, I gotta turn. Woohoo! Can I get another? There's another. Oh boy, I'm getting somewhere now. See what I'm trying to do? See my finger back there?
Hold on, let me zoom in. I can't. Okay, hold on. Okay, I see a finger. Okay, yeah, I see your finger.
See that nut right there?
Yep, that's tight, isn't it?
Well, there's no room to do it.
Oh wow, you aren't kidding. You aren't kidding.
I just put this on there not too long ago because that U-bolt had broke. You know, this muffler was just swinging, and I was like, what the heck? I must have really had it going on that day because I got it on there. I want to use my thumbs, but my thumbs are tore up. Every time I put my thumb back there, I'd tear that meat back. I can't get it. I want to twist it with my thumb, but my thumb, it's right where my thumb's open. And all it does is push the meat back, so that ain't very healthy. Oh man. Oh great.
Now what?
And now it's out to the point where the muffler is hitting it. Ouch. Hey. Is the muffler against it now? That's what it is. Okay. Now the problem is now, I only got one hand. Well, that ain't helping it any. Huh. Pull it back. Got some room. Nope. Still pushing against it. Oh my goodness, it hurts. Oh. Oh. I keep picking that up. What? It doesn't want to stay up there. Didn't pull anything loose. It just pulled everything over this way. Everything I do is defeating. I get defeated at everything. I just have to keep going and going and going and going till I have every last bit of this exhaust off. My plan was just to fix what needed to be broke. But I can't fix what I broke, because in order to fix that's broke, everything else has to come apart in order to fix what's broke. So, and once you take this system apart, you have to replace everything. Broke another nail just now. Yeah, well, that's gonna be nice. I have to get that off, because if I take it off up there and if it's stuck down here, we're just gonna have big issues. So I have to get it off. I have to cut it off or whatever. It's gotta come off. So all right. See if I can pull it back out the other way. It's gonna make me go underneath and take it all apart. I already know it. That's what I don't like about these FLDs, is how they run the exhaust up underneath the cab. See, they run it under the cab above the chassis, where all my Pete's, it came off the motor and it dropped down. It had an elbow and it dropped down and it went under the truck. And then there was a wide down there and it would come back up. It didn't. They do this, they put it between the chassis and the cab, which is totally wrong.
Oh.
I just pulled that apart again.
Oh.
Stuck my own fingernail in it and pulled it out. See, that's why that was dented, because when I was at this spot before, this was not coming out. Alright, well, I guess I get up there and take this freaking thing down. It's got to come down. And I'm going to have to go underneath and take everything apart underneath. I know it. There's no two ways about it. I like to get out of it, but ain't going to happen. Smooth that. That's gonna fall anyway. Oh, oh, oh. Ouch. Man, that's a blood blister. Look at that. Here she comes. Falling down. Before I lose another limb. I gotta try to get this stack out and see what kind of condition it's in before I go to the parts store. I think that's a new stack. I think I replaced that.
Oh, watch it.
Now I wonder what kind of movement I can get now. I don't see it. Don't see it. Come on. Oh crap. That's what I was afraid of.
What?
Don't have enough room to get it in there. The shortest jack I got. Well, you see it's sticking up a little bit. Sit that out. Might be awful. That was.
Oh wow, something just happened. The truck almost fell on your head.
It didn't fall. Probably something inside broke.
Oh boy. I saw it pop. I saw something fall on your head.
Nothing fell on my head. It did go, I don't know if it went down or up. Did it go down or up?
Oh, whoa! Okay, now I did it again.
Okay, now I see what's going on.
What's happening, Stephen?
The floor is giving out.
The floor is giving out?
Yep.
The floor on your truck is giving out.
Yep.
Oh my. Oh my.
So I'm not sure what's there. The refrigerator, I think.
Oh my.
Yeah, I think that's where the refrigerator is.
What happened to the inside of your floor?
It's buckling up, so can't go any higher. If I can't get it out now, then I'll have to go underneath and separate everything.
So is it anything wrong with your refrigerator?
Nothing's wrong with the refrigerator.
But what does the floor look like on this side of the truck?
Nothing's wrong with the floor. You can go look for yourself. See, the problem is this. That is in the way. And then that flex pipe has to come off there so that I can clear this. Getting that flex pipe off there is going to be a joke because I have no way to reach it. See, that's the problem. At this point, it needs to drop down, but because of that mount there and that flex pipe, can't go any further.
So that pipe is cracked all the way around, you said?
Yep.
And that's what happened when you ran into the tree?
Yep. Well, I have to go underneath no matter what. I ain't gonna get any further without going underneath. Underneath and split
All right.
the Y pipe up from the cross pipe, and then there's a flex pipe that goes up to the motor. Those two pieces have to come off in order to get the Y pipe out. So I can't even fix the Y pipe. I probably can't fix the Y pipe anyway. And either way, it's got to come out because that's a DOT shutdown. Have an exhaust leak underneath the truck, so it's got to come out. So I got to go underneath there and split those things in two, just like y'all saw me split everything else out here. Now I got to go underneath and split it.
Well, I need to end.
These FLDs have the worst exhaust systems on a truck. It's absolutely unnecessary. They should have just ran the exhaust down below like Peterbilt did. But it is what it is. Just gotta deal with it. Good day. Come back for part 2 or whatever. Have lots of fun. Remember, when those trees are hanging down the road, it's gonna cost somebody like me. God bless. And later.